Welcome back. 5:45 the time. The Bay Bridge shutdown continues to be our top story this morning. A couple live pictures here for you. On the left-hand side, a Caltrans shot looking down on that road surface that they successfully slid into place on Saturday. So the new connector is there that leads you onto the bypass. And on the right-hand side, there is a shot from below looking up at the work being done. So we're covering this from all angles, literally. Not only the work being done, but also your alternate routes. And KRON 4's Jackie Sissel actually is giving us that part of the story live this morning from the San Mateo Bridge Toll Plaza. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning, James. Yeah, one of the more popular routes, alternate routes, as you talked about since the Bay Bridge is shut down last Thursday. You can see right now not a lot of traffic. There seems to be a steady flow, more than you probably would see at 5:46 on a holiday normally, but as the day goes on, I'm sure we're going to see this start to stack up. This, as I said, was one of the more popular alternate routes, and I'm sure today will be no different, James.
Absolutely. As a lot of folks head back from the Labor Day holiday weekend, we'll be looking to see that crush at the San Mateo Bridge and also at the Golden Gate and all your other routes as well. Jackie, thank you much, and we'll be chatting with you throughout the morning. We'll get a better look at it, too, when the sun comes up momentarily. In the meantime, at 5:47, let's get over to the traffic desk. George Rask keeping his finger on the pulse of the roadways out there this morning. Hey there, George.
Hey there, James. Bay Bridge shut down this morning. Still, this is a look at the construction site and the new detour, which is in place. And again, with the crack on the bridge that's causing the concern about reopening on schedule, it seems a bit of a shame that all this great work that's been accomplished on time and on schedule being somewhat overshadowed. As you can see, this is the detour. They're doing the finish work on it. Part of it is already striped. There may need to be some more striping work. The expansion joints that were required have already been installed because you see vehicles driving on it now. So this is construction equipment here. This is the end of the cantilever section, of the truss section. The work that's going on is way out here. But this is the new detour section. I don't know if you can make it out, but that's the old section of the bridge that was slid out over the weekend on Friday. And this is the new section on which we will be driving as soon as the bridge reopens. And with perhaps a great deal of luck and a lot of skill, it'll be open on time tomorrow. No delays either for the Nimitz Freeway. 5:49, time for a check of weather. Here's Evelyn Taft.
Good morning, George, and a look outside at our last satellite image to come into the fog. And do want to show you this because there's really no fog in store for us this morning. So a few patches, at the most, a good 4 degrees between today and tomorrow. James?
All right, Ev, thank you much. 5:50 is the time. A quick look at the economic crisis in a slightly different way. Rapper and actor Ludacris gave away 20 cars this weekend. About 4,000 people actually entered his contest to write about their struggles to keep their jobs without a car. Ludacris says he's just trying to help. The cars are used, but each did pass emissions, and they do come with a warranty. The winners also get a month's worth of free gas, although they'll have to pay their own registration, tax, and insurance. All right, 5:50 the time. We're going to take another break here. We'll be back, though, with more in just a moment. Stay with us. Let's go outside, give you another shot of the Bay Bridge this morning. This time, that overhead camera that Caltrans installed, looking down onto that road deck that they've been working on. And as George said, they have striped the other end of that bypass towards the island's tunnel. It's this end that they're still working on, this new section they've slid into place. So we're watching this, and we're watching repairs on that cracked I-bar elsewhere on the bridge. Both of those could actually push us back beyond the 5 a.m. Tuesday deadline that they hope to have the bridge reopened. We'll keep you updated, though. More in just a minute. And we're back, 5:54 the time, and again, the Bay Bridge shutdown continues to be our top story this morning. 2 live pictures, the one on the left from above looking down on the road surface, and the one on the right from below looking up on the underside. They slid that new section in without too many problems over the weekend. That was the great news, but you know, moving that section into place wasn't all about engineering. As KRON 4's Dahlin tells us, it took a little ingenuity and a whole lot of soap.
It takes a lot of manpower and machines to move one section out and slide another section in. But you're going to be amazed at what they're using to help slide those sections along. It's a common household product that you may have at your home. It's perhaps the biggest engineering feat for Caltrans, replacing a section of the Bay Bridge mid-air that weighs about 7,000 tons. Among the $1 million gadgets used, this is one of the major tools. That's right, Dove dishwashing soap, a common household product that may be sitting near your kitchen sink. Caltrans engineers say liquid soap is cheap and it makes a great lubricant.
These jacks, they run on Teflon pads instead of wheels. You know, the Teflon pad is there, and then it's lubricated with dish soap. So it's really slippery and slick, and there's no friction, and it can move.
The soap is being used to lubricate these two rails. Less friction means workers have an easier time sliding the old section out and rolling the new section in. Caltrans workers say the soap has been working like magic so far.
There's plenty of Dove dishwashing separate to go around.
Why Dove and not the other brands? Well, Caltrans says just like you, it shopped around and Dove gave the agency the best deal. Workers say really, any soap would do the trick. Not only is this soap soft on your hands, but engineers say it's also gentle on their rail system. They bought the soap from Costco. That's right, Caltrans says its engineers went shopping at Costco for this multi-billion-dollar project. Reporting near the Bay Bridge, I'm Da Lin, KRON 4 News.
All right, 5:56 is the time. We'll take another break here, and as we go, we'll give you more live pictures here of the Bay Bridge span there where Caltrans has been working all weekend long. You see that overhead shot again looking down on that new section that they successfully put into place. And this morning they're tidying it up, putting in those expansion joints so they'll get it all striped up and ready to go, hopefully, for tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. We've got an eye on it. We'll be back with more in a minute.